Hi guys, this is Oracle Daphne doing your daily horoscope for September 13, 2014. That's seven, no, sorry, it's 13 and 7. Oh, we got 13 and the 14, so because 2014 is 7, I'm trying to think. That's 11. This is kind of like a gateway. I'm feeling that this day is kind of going to be a gateway for you to walk through something. You're walking through a door. This is a doorway. There's too many, like 13, 14, but then the day plus the year actually is 11. That's a gateway. 11 is a gateway. So I want to see what card we get for September the 13th, and I'm going to pull just one off the top here. All right. This is a great card. I'm a big fan of this card, actually. This is, I'll show it to you here. It's basically a man or a woman riding on this giant mythical bird, okay? And this is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, maybe in other decks, means something different. But this is someone who goes into battle without a question in their mind that they're going to win. So if you're an attorney, you know, this is a day you go into mediation with, like, you know, the armor on. Nothing can get you, and it's just going to be your way, and that's it. And there's no question in your mind you're going to win because you know you will. And this is a person who knows they're going to win because they're just confident. They have that self-confidence. They have that, it's just like almost an energy, a very confident energy, you know? This can mean a battle or an argument that you win because it's a fight that you win from. This is not fighting to the death. This is fighting almost like metaphorically. Maybe you're petitioning something, you know, maybe you're doing, you know, something, you know, on the humanitarian side, you know, and, you know, you don't think you're going to win against the giant corporation, but you do. This is the card that you do. And I was just thinking, okay, in the context of our storyline that's going along here with these daily videos, on the 11th, we got the good news card. On the 12th, we got the moving card. And now on the 13th, we got this person that's going into like an epic battle that they will win. I kind of think that either you and your wife are going to get into an argument on this day. You will win, whoever is watching this video, okay? And you were right, basically. You were right. Whatever it is that you're fighting about, you were right, just so you know. And if you're Aquarius fighting, then you know you were right to begin with, because Aquarians are usually right. And if it has to do with something, you know, I feel like almost this could be an Aries or a Capricorn too. I'm getting the Capricorn vibe very strongly. Capricorns, he's about to go do something. He's about to go into battle, basically. He's about to go into this epic battle. So, like, he's about to fight. Oh, sorry, it popped out of my hand here. He's about to go fight other people on other birds. It's like there's more birds, and, you know. So it's kind of a craziness. And Capricorns and Scorpios, too, when they get backed into a corner, they'll fight their way out of it. Although Capricorns may take a little while to fight their way out of it. But they analyze, you know, they analyze their opponent. So they, in a way, you know what you're getting into. You know what you're getting yourself into when you go into this fight. If you're fighting with a spouse, you know maybe you've thought about this before. Okay, this has come up before. This could be about the direction you guys take in your life. Maybe it's individual direction, or maybe it's where you guys take the relationship together. This could be, you know, a big day for spousal arguments and spousal problems, where you guys get into it because you don't know what the long-term picture is. You don't know where you're going long-term. Where is this going long-term? And I can tell you, it's kind of, there's a lot of crazy in here. There's a lot of craziness because there's a lot of birds. You know, a smaller personality fighting the bigger personality, like the hummingbird versus the hawk. However, you got to remember, the smaller personality still has a lot of tricks in their bag, because the hummingbird, think about it. I mean, they're flapping their wings, I don't know how many times per second, you know, and they're very agile, whereas this big hawk can't quite do the same stuff that the hummingbird can. So it's almost an appreciation for your opponent. This is like someone having a good debate. Actually, they could be enjoying it. You could be really enjoying the debate or argument that you're getting with someone, and actually kind of it's stimulating you. Good for Capricorns and people that need, you know, I thought about Aquariuses that need that intellectual stimulation. This is, you know, basically, this would actually be a great prelude to the sex card, what I call the sex card, because this, you get into a really hot fight, and then you take off all your clothes afterwards, and you get into bed and you have passionate sex. That's the hotness of this card. It could go that way for you. It could, okay, so on the one hand, it could end really badly, where somebody gets hurt. Because inevitably, if you get into an argument, somebody usually is, on one end, somebody or both gets hurt. And then on the other hand, it could end actually being really positive. Where the air is finally cleared. You squash the argument. It is done. You know, you don't have to go over it again and again. It is once and for all. But it is about it is going a direction. This person wants to go in the direction that they're going, and they're not to be stopped. So, I hate to say it, guys, if you guys get to a crossroads, and you guys get into an argument with your spouse, or your partner, or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, they're not kidding when they say they're going to go. Maybe they're going to go away, or maybe they're going to take a trip, but they're not kidding. They're going to go. They will, and nothing is going to stop them. So do not try to bluff with these people, you know, because they will call your bluff. And it's not a game for them. See, these people are taking it very seriously. I'm feeling that, you know, Aries and Capricorns, they're taking this argument very seriously. And because they're doing that, it's sort of like, if you try to make light of the situation, you're going to lose. If you try to stop them, you're going to lose. If you try to fight too hard against them, you're going to lose. Whoever you're going up against battle with, they will win. If it's you, you will win. And that just didn't make very much sense. I guess what I'm saying is, if this reminds you of a person, then you're going to lose. But if this reminds you of you, you are going to win. It's a challenging card. Challenging being that there's a lot of different colors in this card. I generally think of it as somebody who's a good person. They're fighting for a cause. They have a lot of light around them. But the thing is the fight itself has a little bit of darkness to it. So there's, you know, everybody has a shadow self. Everybody has a good side and a bad side. And the shadow self of this person is the person that wants to fight. Yes, it may be for a good cause, but it's still a fight, you know. And I was listening to one of my angel videos, and they're talking about how, you know, war is never really the answer. Because even if peace is the outcome that everybody wants, War is never the answer, you know? Fighting is never the answer. It just never really is. Standing up for something is different. Standing your ground, speaking your true voice. That's a positive lesson. But war and death and destruction is never the answer. Even if somebody hurt you, even if somebody physically hurt you, even if somebody physically abused you, because there are physical elements to this card as well. You know, there are domestic violence issues that can come up in these kinds of fights. Things can escalate to a point where it gets really out of control and the police get involved, and you don't want it to get to that point. So my counsel is, if you are this person, remember that war is never the answer. Even though you may win, it's not a win-win. It's just you winning. You want to create the win-win, where everybody wins, where nobody gets hurt. If you're a Leo, it's not all about you. It's not. You know? I mean, you're going to want to take pride in the fact that you won the argument. But whatever you did or said to the other person had a negative effect on them. And that is something that you don't want, because they'll remember that. They need to heal from that. It's not something they're going to easily get over. Even if it's a bunch of, you know, simple swear words that you said to them, you know? I hate you, bitch. Whatever. You know, whatever it is. Those words are very powerful. And some people are very sensitive to those things. Some people are more sensitive to words than others. But I feel like in whatever situation you got yourself into, whatever is really happening between you and in your relationships, words are important. So make sure you're careful about what you say, because you can hurt people. It is a card of victory. It's sort of like in every battle there's something that you have to give up. Like there's a saying, for great sacrifice comes great reward, or something like that. And that's true. And I think of it similarly, you know, for every victory, what is the cost of the victory? That's the question you have to ask yourself. What is it going to cost you? What is it going to cost the other person? You know, everything, I mean, your body, it's sort of like your body, your cells remember everything that happens. It's like every time somebody says, I hate you, bitch, your cells remember that. It's not really surprising that there's a lot of cancer right now, because, you know, people just are very ruthless, you know, and about what we say to each other from a very young age. I mean, I was bullied at a very young age, you know. There were a lot of people in school that used to make fun of me all the time. And I'm sure it's taken a toll on my health, because I've held on. There are a lot of things that I've held on to from childhood. We all have. And it's accumulative. So I really caution you against using any serious foul language. Literally, there's foul here. Okay, there's foul language that you're going to use, that you feel like you should use. This person is angry. This person can be angry. Because I think of it, this person is a red-haired person. There's a lot of fire in a red-haired person. They just have fire attributes. So you're fire signs. I want you to take a chill pill, an old-fashioned chill pill, you know? Whatever you need to do, whether it's go outside, go sailing, get in touch with the water. Because these birds, it's like, there's water and birds go together. So I want you to really go get in touch with the water and calm down. Take a walk and calm down, you know. Drink more water. Fire signs, it is really important that you guys drink water. Just, you know, as much as you can get in. Very, very important. You just need to cool down, you know. Whether you go eat some ice cream, or, you know, you go walk into the Safeway or something and you go walk down the refrigerator aisle, you know what I'm saying, and cool out, you know, go shopping, you know, do something to relax, because you don't want to get it to this point. And fire signs can get really worked up, you know, over the smallest stuff, and they think that everybody's against them, and they're not. And you don't have to go into fighting mode to get what you want. That's the counsel. You don't. It's good to stand up for what you want, but you don't have to create a war situation to get what you want. There are other ways. So, on that note, I'm going to leave you to ponder. And if I think of anything else with this card, I will post it. But so far, that's all that I'm really getting. I am seeing that this person is wearing some armor. So this is going to be, if this is your opponent, this is somebody who's ready for battle. They are, you know, nothing that you can say is going to hurt them. You know, you got your shield up. You know, this could also be a Scorpio, what I call the crustaceans, the Scorpios or the Cancers. Somebody that has a shell. You know, that it's really, really difficult to get through to. And if this, to recap, if this is your partner and you're on, this is about your direction in your relationship. You want it to be over a candlelight dinner. You do not want it to be at home in the living room having a screaming match. But in general, this is the day that you will win. If you're trying to win something, whatever that is. I can't guarantee that you all are going to win the lottery, unfortunately. This is a disclaimer right now, guys. I don't predict lottery, okay? I wish that was the case, you know. I wish more psychics could win the lottery, because a lot of psychics don't make as much money as they should, and they end up doing things that create more strife in their life, and they're not as financially well off, and they deserve to be, actually, because they're the ones that are enlightened. They're the ones that are sharing their light, you know. But, you know, it's all part of the experience, what I call the experience of life. We're all doing different things, and as they say, it is what it is. But I will see you in the next video, September 14th. I wish you all very well. Love, love, love. I wish you lots of love and big hugs, big kisses. And for a private reading, you can email me at elizabetholson31@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.